Hi, my name's Layla.
I'm Abbie.
And I'm Yanna.
And welcome to the PNC podcast.
Today we have a very, very special guest, our principal, Marg. Woo! How's your day been, Marg?
Good so far. It's nice to be here and see the setup of this fantastic podcasting.
Now, so the first question's going to be, how do you think acquaintance night went on Tuesday?
I think acquaintance night went really well. We had lots and lots of parents, more than what we normally have actually, and they enjoyed the barbecue. There were lots of people in the classrooms
Eating the sausages.
Yeah, they came to see the amazing artwork. They came in here to see.
Yeah, we
new
had lots
studio.
of people in here.
Yeah, so it was fantastic.
Yeah. Did they look like they were having fun?
They did look like they were having fun. Do you think they were?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't there, so.
I was.
I just wanted to
No, it was a good night, a really good night.
Yeah. What was your favourite subject in school?
Oh, well, when I was in school, I was right into science and maths, actually. Science, maths, and even though computers were not really up and running back then,
You still
I was
still-
one of those people that was a very early user of computers and programming.
So you like programming, coding and stuff?
Yeah, lots of coding and lots of IT, which when I first started teaching there weren't even computers that you could put in the classrooms back then.
Wow. Unlike now, you see computers everywhere, laptops now,
absolutely.
phones.
Yeah.
When you're not being the best principal in South Australia, what would you do?
What do you like to do?
Yeah,
What do I like to
Yeah.
do when I'm not being the best principal?
Yes.
Well, I think what I like to do is relax with my family. We go, out on holidays. So I like to see
to go to
my
the beach.
friends. I love to go to the beach. Just lots of things that aren't work.
They're non-school related.
Yes, non-school related things.
What's your favourite part of this school?
My favourite part of this school are the kids, of course.
That's what Mr. Wagner said to us.
Because you are all awesome. And I think that you have got lots and lots of say and control in what we do in this school, and your ideas are unbeatable. And that's why we wanted to start giving you more publishing options.
Yeah,
and
like
that's
the
podcast,
podcasting, and the PNTV,
and the TV. Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
and the DJ.
So you can get your voice out to the community.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you traveled outside of Australia?
I have done a bit of travel. I have got sisters that one sister lives in Germany and one lives in London. So I've travelled over to Europe and seen them. And
I wanna
I've
go,
been out to Singapore and Bali and
Oh my
places
God.
like
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So I've done a fair bit of travel, but it's usually in the cold when you go to the other side of the world there, because our Christmas holidays are nice and long in the summer. You kind of miss the summer and get the winter again.
Yeah. What was your favourite destination you went to?
Oh, I really, really loved Germany, where my sister lives. It's like a beautiful old village, and her house is like 400 years old.
Wow.
And it was a really amazing part of the world to go and visit.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh, I still choose to live here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's beautiful places to visit, but
Yeah.
I think Adelaide is a beautiful place itself. So close to the beach, lots of things to do.
Lots of we have summer.
Yeah.
That's been really hot,
Yeah, absolutely.
and there's been
I love the hot summers.
I do too. It's like the best part of the year.
It is.
Have you always been a teacher/principal?
Not always. I was a kid once, but when I was growing up, I guess my mum was a teacher. My mum was actually a ballet teacher.
Oh, wow.
And so I did lots and lots of creative kind of ballet and drama and dance when I was growing up. and teaching was kind of a little bit in my blood. And so when I went through school, I wanted to be a teacher, and I actually had sign language. Like, I'd learnt sign language in my teens. And so my first teaching place was actually out in the country teaching deaf kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Like, what was your main job you wanted to do?
I didn't really know. I came from a very creative kind of family, so lots of my family are dancers and actors and things like
And now
that.
you're a principal.
And I kind of went into teaching thinking, oh, this will be good. And
Now you're a
really
principal.
loved it. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite book?
A favourite book? That's a tricky one. I like fantasy kind of
Oh,
books.
yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of genre.
Yeah.
So I've read a fair bit of fantasy type books and I still read a lot of kids' books just because it's
Yeah.
nice
They're
to know
good,
what
yeah.
the current stories are
Yeah,
and Harry
and-
Potter and things like
Yeah.
that. So I like any kind of those kind of interesting stories that are creative.
Yeah. If
Yep.
you had to live in another country other than Australia, what would it be?
I think I would probably choose something fairly similar.
Yeah.
Similar, like
Um,
Sydney.
Yeah.
Sydney's in
Definitely.
Australia.
Oh, that
Sydney's
is
part of
Oh.
Australia.
Oh,
Another country, I'd probably wind up over in Europe somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have
Yeah.
you got any exciting news for school coming up? Or are they stuff you can't tell us?
oh.
Yes.
I don't know. I think you guys are going to be the bearers of exciting news because it's going
Yeah.
to come out through our podcasts and our TV. So
Yeah.
I think whatever's coming up, I'll leave to you to announce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like watching sport on TV or anything?
I don't mind watching sport. I don't do a lot of TV watching
Yeah.
because I don't get much time to watch TV.
Too busy working.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if I do watch TV, I usually get on Netflix and
Yeah.
watch a whole series in one hit.
Well, you
What
don't
is-
have much time, so.
No.
Yeah.
Why not?
What's
In
your
the holidays.
favorite series on Netflix?
Oh, Stranger Things.
Oh,
That's gotta be a really good one.
Yeah.
But I also like historical kind of dramas. So I've watched like Anne with an E. Have you seen that at all? So old
No.
Anne of Green Gables story.
Oh yeah,
Some of you would have read that.
My papa's told me to watch it.
Yeah,
but yeah.
they're
Haven't
old,
seen it yet.
old-fashioned kind of historical dramas.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah. Well, hang on. What's your favorite type of food?
Oh, my favourite type of food. That is a hard one. I think probably if we were going out with my kids and going out somewhere and having takeaway, they'd probably choose something like hamburgers.
Yeah, because it's everyone's favourite these days.
But other than that, if I'm cooking things, it's usually Asian kind of Vietnamese
yeah.
cooking, that kind of food.
Honey chicken?
Yeah, those.
Oh my
sorts
God,
of-
I love
those
honey
sorts
chicken.
of things. Yeah.
I'll just move right into your house.
What's your favorite type of dessert?
Oh, dessert.
Yeah.
Either pavlova or cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
Cheesecake for me.
Well, I don't really like cheesecake.
Or I'll just have whipped cream by itself.
Oh, whipped
Yes,
Yep.
cream.
Yes.
So, do you have a pet?
I've got a dog.
Oh.
What breed of dog?
He is a Maltese, which is very yappy side
Yeah.
of him.
Yeah.
Maltese cross Cavalier.
Oh my God.
I've
He's
got a
very
Cavalier.
cute, but he's also very yappy
Yeah.
and
I've-
snappy.
I have a dog at my mum's, and it's a Labrador, all black Labrador.
nice.
No.
It yaps all the time. Yeah, it bites. It goes, it bites you, and then because he's about 6 weeks older than my baby brother. So yeah,
If you could get any pet in the world, like to keep, and own, what would it be and what breed? Like,
Oh, that's
a hard
difficult.
one.
Maybe I love horses.
Oh, I love
So
horses
it would
too.
be nice to,
I
be sitting on a farm and having
Yeah.
horses and
Yeah,
things like
my
that.
papa has a farm, so we get to go. He had 2 horses, a billion ducks and that.
Wow.
So we give fresh eggs. We have geese.
Nice.
I was
With
just
sheep.
talking to them about how I
Yeah.
love horses so
And how
much.
that she has a steady hand when holding glasses.
I've got a couple of ducks that live in the creek behind our house that come and knock on the door when they're hungry.
I have 2 cats that come to my back of the door
Yeah.
and want food and pats and yeah.
Yeah. There's we have koalas around our place, and even a kangaroo has hopped up the creek and into our house.
Like in the house.
No, in the yard.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's nice.
What was the best thing you've done with this school? Like maybe it was like building one of the nature plays or something, or getting like
Well, I
supervision.
think, for me, the best thing is that we take into account what the kids want.
Yeah,
That,
Like
for
for the
me,
little
that's
kids
the
nature
best
play.
bit.
So they got designs together and then
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
came together.
So
and then you built.
so the nature play was really based on what people had asked for, and
Yeah.
I think we can all come up with great ideas, but I think
I
the
think the first-
process to make it fair is
Yeah.
what's really
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, for kids' choice and
Yeah.
let me just build it for them.
Yeah, that design process has really taken off, and I think that's the really good part of it.
Back to another animal one. What's your
Yes.
favorite African animal?
African animal, maybe elephants. I
I
think they are
love
so
elephants.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gentle, except for getting their way, maybe. But yeah, they are beautiful animals, I think. And on their way, it's sad to see that lots of them are dying out.
Yeah. I've seen this movie and it's an African movie. And so we had this baby giraffe and its mum got chopped off.
Oh.
Yeah, and so they rescued it and they
So they saved the baby?
Yeah, they said baby
Yeah.
and they pretended it was like their own child. So
Oh,
that's what they do.
Were you born in Australia?
I was born in Australia, in Adelaide, at Glenelg.
Where all your parents?
Very local.
Where all your parents, grandparents and stuff?
My parents were.
Mm-hmm.
My great grandparents were the first people that came out.
Yeah.
So on my mum's side, they came from England and were
Oh,
part
wow.
of the very new colony that was
Wow.
set up, very early
That's
arrival.
England.
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh,
and-
London, England,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and my dad's grandparents came out from Germany.
So Germany
Yeah.
and London. You have a bit of Germany, a bit of London, and South Australia.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mind blown.
I have like 10 billion other things that I have Dutch in me, England in me. I've mostly here, and I don't need the other one.
It's really interesting actually because my
Yeah.
dad just took a DNA test.
Oh,
Ancestry?
I've seen them advertised.
So we're like, I'm like from all over the northern hemisphere.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on my dad's side.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's so
isn't it?
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the bushfires that are happening?
Oh,
around
the
here?
bushfires have been very sad.
Mm.
Absolutely. I had my sister from Sydney over here,
Helping.
and they actually got caught because New South Wales bushfires were so
no.
huge.
Oh no.
They got caught over here and couldn't get back home because the bushfires were so bad around their place. So
Okay,
they
I-
had to stay here for a while.
Yeah.
Are they okay now?
Yep. they all-
Their house,
in
did
the
their house
end-
get burnt?
No, they didn't.
That's
their
so
property
lucky.
didn't get burnt.
Yeah. Okay, I got one question about the bushfire. Is you gonna save one animal that was affected in the bushfire? What would it be?
Oh, I think it was horrible watching those images of the kangaroos and the koalas. Very
yeah.
sad.
Yeah, and some of the schools that made that gym into a rescue center.
Yeah, down
Yeah.
at Paradise. That was
Yeah.
very, because Ferry was helping to look after those
Really?
animals. Yeah, because Ferry works here and he works at Paradise Primary as well. So he was helping out with some of that rescue effort.
Yeah. I know a few people who were affected by the bushfires, and a few people in my family and friends that actually went over to Kangaroo Island and helping the bushfires there. Yeah. And my grandparents went over there for a trip and spent lots of money so they could help raise money for
the recovery.
Yeah.
Some people do that. Like, I saw this fund for the bushfire, and one person saved like $20 million,
millions of dollars,
and they put, and some of the famous people, they put money into the bushfires.
They certainly did get a lot of good money. Hopefully it gets spent in the right places.
Hopefully it doesn't go, because I heard that the temperature's going to go 2 degrees higher this year, so hopefully the bushfires get under control and don't get out of control this year.
No.
Yeah.
Don't want that to happen, because we don't want this to get burnt or up in Kangaroo Island or South Australia or Australia.
What's your favourite ball sports, that people play?
Oh, ball sports. Well, I think everyone watches football. I have a bit of a football and netball crazy daughter, so I spend a lot of time watching her play, both football and netball. But probably those two sports are the ones I would watch the most.
I got the last question.
And then we have to wrap it up.
Yeah. If you could barrack for any footy team, what would it be?
Barrack.
Oh, Port Power.
Oh.
Sorry, girls, but I'm a Port supporter.
Okay, well, we've got to wrap it up now. Thank you so much, Marg, for coming to the studio and having an interview with us.
Thank you for inviting me in. It's fantastic to see it in action.
Okay, thank you for coming.
Bye. You're watching PN TV.
Yeah.